honest, if we get honest with ourselves, if you look at the vision board, most of that stuff is about you. It has nothing to do with God.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Bible says he's going to load us down with benefits. So why are we keep putting all this stuff up there that he's going to give us anyway if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing?
Okay.
Where is the part about the vision that he gave us? That's a very different board than most of the ones that we put up.
You're going to have people coming to find you. Oh, wow. Because that's a totally different concept.
It's totally different. That's right. And every time I look at somebody's vision board, it just, I look at it and I see, and often it disturbs me. And I get it because we're taught, we say, make the vision plain. But really, is that what God gave you? If it is, put it up there. Go for it. But if it is not, take it down. Because we're focusing on we keep focusing on self. And while we're focusing on self, God said, but there's some things that I wanted you to do. It's the concept, that Pastor Miles Monroe used to talk about. We do a lot of good things, but are we doing right stuff?
Well, that's like me. I say every good opportunity is not a God opportunity. But what I hear you saying, the underlying message is really obedience.
It is.
Really being obedient to what God has instructed you to do. But the other thing that dropped into my spirit while you were talking is that for most of us, the visions that God has shown us are so huge and so voluminous that there's that part of us that says, I don't know about that. Can I really do it? And so then you start to talk about courage and really following and pursuing what's in your heart. So let's talk a little bit about how we gain the momentum to really go after what God has spoken into our hearts.
Part of that, and we talk about this in the book, is that it's support and resources. It's having the mindset of a finisher, and then again, it's values alignment. Those are the three things that are important to gain the momentum. So support and resources is an example.
Okay.
When I was working on my dissertation proposal, or I guess it was in the PhD program in general, what I did and what someone encouraged me to do was to develop a plan for moving forward. And part of that plan was identifying the support that I needed to move forward. What do I really need? So you have to have the right people around you. You have to have cheerleaders. The coach said to me years ago, be around people who celebrate you, not tolerate you.
Yes.
That has taken some time to grow into that because we want to be connected to people, and we think because we have relationships with people that we're supposed to stay connected, or we need to call them up and all that. No. You've got to be around the right people that are going to help you. For some, it might be a person that simply is going to be praying for you. Somebody else might be the person who can help you write that business plan. Someone else might be the person who can encourage you. So you have to identify what you need and have those people around you. And then you have to set boundaries around those others who are around you that are not going to help you move forward.
Yeah, so I heard two things there. I heard write the vision and make it plain. Absolutely. And so that takes time. And then I heard there's safety in a council of many. But we have to be sure that we have the right group of many for counseling.
That's right.
And I also heard that there is counsel in different areas. So one person may be for your prayer life, somebody else to help you in your business aspect, somebody else to help you watch your kids on occasion when you are, maybe having to write, whatever. But really understanding that everyone that's in your life must have a place. And if they are not in a place, perhaps they're out of place and need to be on the outskirts of your life.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's difficult, particularly for women. We are relational. We like relationships. And so if you've had people in your life from years ago and you think, that's one of the things that some young ladies will call me, and sometimes they're discouraged because they're having challenges. And we've been friends for years, and you know, and I'm not understanding why she's responding this way to me. Listen, maybe the season is over. But you also understand that there are seasons for relationships.
Absolutely.
So when you understand that, if there is a purpose for everything, then there's a purpose for a relationship.
Yeah, that's good. And before we go to this first break, I just want to add to that. Not only do the seasons change in relationships, sometimes there is a shift in a relationship. So what once started out as one way, and you know, God can shift us. You know, for example, if you have someone who is in your inner circle for a period, and then things shift, and that person may not be in your inner circle, but still, you know, we're in relationship with you, but just not the way that it once was. And what I find is that there are some relationships, it's